guys, welcome back to another video here on DTube. This is the road to 300 SP. So first of all, you may be watching this not only on DTube. I've taken the advice of Bharat, who's been a huge supporter and contributor to my blog over the past few months now, and he suggested that I double post this. So not only will it be on DTube, but for the benefit of the Steem blockchain, DTube, etc., and of course the road to 300 SP will also have this up on YouTube as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying it. It is on the Steem Savvy account on YouTube, so there will be content being produced on YouTube as well as on DTube. So anyways, let's dive into last week's blog post and go over the Q&A for the past 7 days. Now, it was pretty cool. I didn't really get a lot of questions last week, and I am not going to lie to you guys. I am shooting for questions because I really want to help you grow your Steem Power here on the Steem blockchain. But the fact that I got some really, really good comments and just discussions, that's what was fantastic about this past 7 days. Just really, really cool, and I appreciate everybody coming by the blog and adding their 2 cents. Remember, every single question will not only get an upvote from me, it will also get a Steem basic income unit. So it actually pays you to be engaging on this blog. Not only will you get an answer to hopefully a burning question that you have, but you're also going to get an upvote and a Steem basic income unit, which means upvotes for life. So let's dive in. Remember, the tip of last week was make sure that you use the hashtag Steem, #Steem, if you're going to use if you're using Twitter to promote your content. Also, I'm going to be using the Steem hashtag on not only Twitter, but Facebook live stuff that I'll be doing throughout the week and on YouTube. So let's dive in. Like we said last week, we're bumping it up. We did 177 SP. We did 100 SP, but now we're going all the way to 300 SP. And there's been some amazing, amazing people that have surpassed 177 and are on their way to 300. So let's drop into the questions. So, and the comments too. So first one we got is from Eric B. The road to 300. I have still managed to stay ahead of your goals here. You are getting to the area where I will have to push to keep ahead of you. Keep on pushing. You will catch up with me. Partico is great. Keeps updated when I'm on the road or watching the hockey game on the couch. Partico for me changed the game. I was when I first joined Steem. I mean, the only real app that I used was Steemit, and I still use Steemit. I know there's lots of people that are anti-Steemit in this. I enjoy Steemit. I think it's very clean. I enjoy the ability to read on it. It's just really, really clean for me. But when Partico came out and I discovered Partico, it changed everything for me. I interact, like every time that I'm talking, I'm always responding on Partico. Yeah, I get points for it, but it's more, I'm not always in front of my computer. I'm on the road. So when I'm replying, I'm on the road. I may be, hanging out with my kid. I may be doing something else where I'm not in front of my computer. So Partico changed everything for me. So for sure, man. And it's a great way to stay in tune with everything that's going on the blockchain. So I highly recommend Partico for your mobile experience here on Steem. So then we got Joseph that talked about his. It's funny, I'm talking about Steem, and he talked about Steem Peak, which is a new front end, newer, not new. It's a newer front end. It was created by Jarvie and Asgarth, and they've been super responsive to suggestions, even though half the things I suggest are super complicated and no one else would ever use them. Some of the suggestions have been really easy for them to deploy, like making it so I can easily add a beneficiary to posts and even comments. And it will play DTube videos without having to click over to DTube. When I'm away from my desk, I mostly use Partico. Yeah, so again, Steem Peak is another front end. So like Steemit, like Busy, Steem Peak is one of the more popular front ends to engage with the Steem blockchain, and I know they do amazing stuff. It's not, I've tried it. It's not that I think it's great. It's just, it's almost like I have creature comforts with Steemit. Steemit was kind of my introduction to Steem, and I just really like the cleanliness of it, the clean ability. Like you see, it's a lot of white space, it just sticks out really easy for me to engage with people. But yeah, I completely agree with Partico again. Like Joseph said, Fantastic mobile app. And I'm reading my comment here. Yeah, I still use Steem It, which I know is so 2016. I still use Steem It. Yes, I do. I know. Okay, so we got my FreeBTC said, my best suggestion is to find a community where you fit in. The only reason I stayed here and even decided to invest money into it was because I found it a welcoming and helpful Portuguese community here on Steem It. Every day we learn from each other and find new ways to improve our content, our rewards, and our engagement. Yeah, I completely agree. And when Stratos comes out and when the realization of community starts appearing here on Steam, you're going to see more of this. This is really cool. So I know there's a really big German community. There's a really big Asian community. There's a really big Portuguese community. There's a really big Venezuelan community. And that is what you're going to see, not only geographically, but interest-wise. So, and then perfect segue into this. So, Kimberly, who is FiberFrow, I apologize if I destroyed that last name, but she said, "You are so right about community." She found her Needlework Monday in Steem and Mamas. So I'm going to suggest that my wife, who's only made one post since she joined, she needs to check out Steem and Mamas. But here is, she's really big into craftworks and needleworks and knitting and stuff like that. And this thriving community, it might be small, but it's very, very active, and it supports her. It supports people that are in this niche. So what my FreeBTC is saying is, find a community where you fit in. If it's needlework, if it's parenting, if it's Portuguese community, if it's the Venezuela, whatever community you find, fit in there and add value to it, and you're going to be so richly rewarded. And I'm not talking about upvotes and this and this and this. You're just going to be part of something bigger than just yourself, on the blockchain trying to create content. You're going to be part of a community, and that to me is the most rewarding part of this Steam journey, is the community, is the people that you meet when you're here. So great comment and fantastic suggestion. I highly recommend that you find a community where you fit in. Hey, if you're looking for a community, the Steam Savvy community is always there, willing and able to welcome you with open arms. That's my shameless self-promotion for Steam Savvy. Moving right along, FiberFrow. I'm sorry if I'm killing that last name. Not last name, but the username. Particle is great. It lets me know when I have comments and enables me to engage quickly. I also use it for quick posts while using Steem It for longer ones that require some editing. Yeah, I mean, for me, again, like I say, Particle is just, it's fantastic. I mean, it's just, to me, there's just no better way for the mobile application. And I heard rumblings that Particle is even developing a desktop app. I mean, it's out of the... I delegate to a few projects on Steam. Partico is the one, and along with Steam Basic Income are the two that I really, really believe in, that will help more people engage with Steam. Partico is fantastic. I think it's number 10 on stateofthedapps.com for most used application on a blockchain, because it is fantastic and people love it. It works. It is beautiful. I'm such a fanboy for Partico. Anywho, let's move on. So we got Steem Millionaires said, "I really love the SBI concept, and I also started to organize SBI giveaways." Fantastic. Giving away SBI is really amazing because it helps people to stay here for the long run. One share is probably giving you less than a cent in upvote, but if you stay active, that means that you get 1 cent every day for the rest of your life. Yeah, and the thing about SBI, which is so powerful, is that it stacks, right? So you can start, getting SBI, start collecting them. Think of SBI as like collector cards. You want to collect them all. So every time, if you come here and you post a comment, you're going to get an SBI. Next week, I give away SBI all the time. I give away dozens upon dozens of these things each and every week. So it starts stacking up. I mean, guys like, up here, we got Eric Burgoyne has been commenting on my blog. He must got 20 of these things from me already. Like, I don't even know. I mean, because he consistently posts, he consistently comes to my blog and makes comments. This starts adding up. So the concept of SBI is, yeah, maybe if you get one, it's not worth a lot, but it starts adding up. And then you get it for life. That's the key. You basically create a piece of engagement here on my blog, and I will give you an SBI, which is basically an upvote for life, and that's powerful. And the more you stack, the more you collect of these things, the more you're getting in upvotes. I mean, every time I make a post now, I'm getting about a 30-cent or so upvote from SBI because I've just been stacking SBI. You want to get free SBI? Come to my come and engage in the community here, and we'll give more of them to you so you get bigger upvotes. So definitely, Partico is one thing I delegate to. SBI is another thing because I believe in it, and I think it's so powerful for people to get those upvotes. And yes, it will help people stay here for the long run because they're seeing that they're getting upvotes every time they make a post or a comment. Okay, so we got Icarus56, who is Norbert. Again, another guy that really supports everything I do, and I'm very grateful and thankful for him. And a huge part of the German community here on Steem. So if anybody from Germany is interested in networking with some fellow Germans, definitely give Norbert a talk with, and he will hook you up and point you in the right direction. Anywho, I'm on my way to 300 SP. For me, engagement in several communities is one of the best ways to go. I also follow some curation trails. You don't get much, but every small step counts. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing is, how do you eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. That's the popular saying. The same thing here on Steem. How do you create 300 SP? Well, you get half of SP this week, another full SP next week, and you start adding to it. I mean, let me just go show you something quickly here. No, I can't. It'll mess up the recording. Anywho, what I was going to show you is I'm just going to show you the curation I'm getting each and every week. Now, it's not hundreds of Steem Power a week. I'm not a whale. Like some of those whale accounts get hundreds of Steem Power a week just by curating things. But I'm still getting around 10 SP a week just by liking other people's stuff. I mean, this is what it means by small steps count. Get out there, curate, comment. All of this stuff starts adding up, and that is the big message. You're not going to make $1 million overnight. You don't want to. But you know what? The road to 300 SP starts with a curation, a comment here, an engagement there, an upvote there, an SBI unit there. It works. Trust me. Get involved. And yes, I agree with Norbert here. Totally. Every step does count. Mahir Bharat, thank you again for the suggestion, dude. I think a couple weeks ago you came and said you should put this stuff on YouTube, which I'm doing. So what's up, YouTube? But DTube will always be my personal favorite. That's good. We're growing day by day, and we have a new target of 300 SP. That's cool. See if we're able to compete this within 22 days or not. Yeah, I mean, it's all doable. I mean, obviously, the more you put into this, not only time-wise, but investment-wise, it'll grow. I mean, I purchased a Litecoin worth of Steem last night, and I'm doing this video February 13th, 2019. I got 144 Steem for one Litecoin. So, you buy 2 Litecoins, you're almost at two Litecoins worth of Steem, you're almost at 300 SP. So it's a lot more doable now than it was, let's say, this time last year when it was $4, $3 per Steem. That being said, you don't need to this is what's great about Steem. You don't need to invest money into it. Sure, you should get some skin in the game, and yes, I think you should look at it for the bigger picture and the bigger rewards 5 years from now, but you can create content, engage with people, comment, curate, and still earn Steem. That's what's awesome about this blockchain. You don't need to come in here with big fat wallets. Would it be nice? Yeah, sure. I'd love to have 1 million Steem Power right now. You know the amazing things I could do with all that Steem Power. It'd be pretty cool. But I'm building it. I'm building it slowly but surely. 10 Steem a week from my curation. I'm getting about 13 Steem Power average, plus Steem every time I do a post or a comment. So it's growing. It's slow and steady, but do you need to drop $1,000 a month on this? No. No, you don't. And that's what's awesome about Steem. So absolutely, it's doable. And obviously, the more you invest time-wise and investment-wise, it'll go quicker. But that doesn't mean that you have to. I would just say invest the time in developing the relationships with people. That's the key. Great comment. Okay, so now we got New Age investor, 300 SP, still only less than $100. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cheap, right? What a deal and opportunity. I'm also seeing many more users joining small communities of leagues and support and earning their way to at least 100 SP. Yes, and towards minorship. Absolutely. Encouraging action from new and smaller accounts continue to be seen and are creating great value for the long run. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that again, I'm beating a dead horse here, but that's how this stuff works. I mean, joining the communities, finding a place, finding your home here on the blockchain, and then just showing up every day and adding value to that community. Once you hit 100 SP, 300 SP is easy. Once you hit 300 SP, 500 SP is easy because it starts growing, it starts snowballing. So the important thing is that you just get out there and you start finding the communities that you're a big fit in. And, absolutely what I say here is so important to show up and contribute each and every day. Great comment. Very good comment. Okay, now we've got our last comment here. Chiri Rocks. I apologize if that's not how you say the username, but let's see what he says. I will share my opinions below, and these opinions will be associated with those users who are not willing to invest in Steem. Participate in contest economy. That's a really good point, and something I got to... It's funny you mention this. This is something I got to get back to. I used to do those 150 Steem Power giveaways and contests. I've stopped doing them, not out of any reason, just because I got so much stuff that I schedule each and every week. So a great reminder, and I'll be firing one of those up soon here, another contest, because it's a great... If you don't want to spend the money, look for the contest. Great point. Curate valuable content. It will be great if you can curate in initial times of that particular post, because some can use bots afterwards and high stake voters can come up, but your votes are the initial one. My opinion is you can boost your curated Steem Power. Yeah, really good point. And I'm trying to get this out without stumbling too much on my words. That's a really good point. There's certain accounts I look for that I know will either get the bots to boost their posts, but also I know that they get whale support. So certain accounts I will upvote, and I'm manually curating. I'm nothing against curation trails and stuff, but I manually curate everything. I look for these accounts. So there's certain accounts I know will get the big whale support, and so I try to sneak my vote in there just before they do. That's a little tricky. That could be something that's kind of labor intensive, because you kind of got to find the accounts and know when to vote. So around 15 minutes after a post, that's when you want to hit it. But just a really good point too. This does take a little bit of work, but it's a good way to get the bonus curation as well. And finally, in my opinion, anything can fail, but best results always come from true and effective engagement. I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's a dead horse, and we beat it each and every week here, but it's effective engagement. That is the key to all of this Steem stuff. You've got to get out there. You've got to roll up your sleeves, and you've got to talk to people. Comment on this blog, on Chiri Rock's blog, on New Age Investors blog, on Bharat, on Norbert's, on all of these people you see commenting here. Get out there and engage with them, because these are the people that are growing their Steem Power just by, like, I gave a guy a vote, a little 4-cent vote. It may not be a lot, but you know what? It adds to his journey. Again, like, I try to upvote everybody at least 4 to 5 cents per comment, and it's the least I can do. You guys come here and spend your time with me and engage with me. The least I can do is upvote your comment. So thank you guys for those awesome comments, and just I hope it helps someone that's new to Steem, that's looking how to grow their Steem Power. This is the way to do it. I mean, the Road to 300 SP is a fantastic initiative, but before you get 300, let's get 3. And how can we get 3 Steem Power? And you can get that from commenting here, because I'll give you some SBI units. I'll upvote you. Other people will upvote you. Other people will follow you. So the road to 300 SP starts with 3 SP, starts with 1 SP. How do we get that? We get that by engaging each and every day. So get out there, engage with people. I look forward to reading your comments this week. Remember, every single comment or question, anything I can do to help you on your journey here is greatly appreciated, and I will reward you with some SBI units, some Steem Basic Income units, and an upvote every single time you make a comment here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope this was of value to you, and I will see you in the comment section. Toodles.